Ghana, like some African countries, is practicing food protectionism to avert effects of grain shortages on the global market. Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, in his mid-year budget statement, announced an extension of a ban on export of grains such as maize, rice, soybeans and others until September 2022. Despite this ban, Agric Minister Dr. Owusu-Efik-Akoto believes Ghana has enough food to even feed hungry neighbors as a result of a Planting for Food and Jobs program.
Without Planting for Food and Jobs, we would be going as hungry as our neighbors around West Africa, who are now coming to Ghana as a breadbasket to pick our surpluses to go, to the extent that we've had to actually limit it by, say, we are temporarily banning export of our produce to the neighboring countries. Other West African countries are going hungry, and that's why they are coming to Ghana to pick our food, our surpluses.
One of the fiercest justifications for the food production challenges in the last few months to a year has been the twin global shocks of the COVID pandemic and the war in Ukraine, a claim the Russian embassy in Ghana has vehemently denied.
It's not what happens in Russia, it's what happens to the global economy. Please, let's get this right. It's not what happens in Russia with markets. It's what happens, what COVID has had on the global economy, which matters.
Chief Executive Officer of international humanitarian NGO Catholic Relief Services, Sean Callahan, says these shocks have affected especially smallholder farmers and the value chain.
The concern, I think, even more in Ghana is that the inputs the prices have gone up because of inflation in the world markets and all. And so it's likely, as we're talking to small farmers, that they're going to probably produce less. And if they produce less, given this other confluence of negative factors going on for food security, it's likely that if not in 2022, in 2023, we could see even a deeper debt situation as far as food security goes.
The organization has been doing a lot of work with local farmers in Ghana's rural communities.
Making sure that we have the farming systems set up for production, marketing, selling, and things of that nature. Extension workers going out there and providing technical assistance. And then the third one is combining agriculture with entrepreneurship. And we have a program that we call SILK, which is savings and lending communities that work together. And what it is a microfinance that people save resources and then share them within the community one to another to get a husking machine or a processing machine so that they can do value-added activities to assist them in the production.
For the General Agricultural Workers Union, GAU, the lack of farm inputs remains the biggest challenge. General Secretary Edward Karawe says it would negatively impact production and make an already bad food situation worse.
The question you have to ask today is, are farmers now better off and are capable of buying the same quantities of fertilizer that is needed per plot today at the current prices than before, thereby warranting government to reduce the subsidy? Because we should know that it is a development tool. And when you cut it off prematurely, it will affect production. And what we are expecting is that this year, output will be very low because farm size has been cut down. Then total yield will also be low because there's low fertilizer application.
And that's going to create...
And that will create another price hike in 2023.